Rising interest rates coupled with greater scrutiny on NBFCs has taken its toll on cement companies, which have already been grappling with little or no pricing power. Analysts tracking the sector see fewer borrowing impact construction and infrastructure activity, and in turn, cement demand as well. Nickey Mirchandani is here to put this into context. Good morning, Nickey.
Hi Neeraj, it's clearly not a pretty picture for cement industry. There are more concerns coming in for the industry as a whole. If you look at the spillover effect that we're looking at for NBFCs, well, it says, and Investec Record says that incremental demand growth prospect now hinges upon the revival of housing segment pickup. And in NBFC credit growth, in the current scenario, that NBFC credit could seem more reason to worry on the demand side, which means that there's already existing supply glut situation here. We have one more quote coming in from Vineet Bolinchka, head of research venture at Securities. He says that the already troubled realty sector is set for further extension of its woes as the fund flows from the beleaguered NBFCs dry up, which will add definitely to the concern. Affordable housing too will not be spared. A further slowdown in the realty business would only impact construction activity, which in turn can impact cement demand. So clearly it's not a good show there, and also you have the elections coming up. So usually a trend which is seen post-election, the demand for the next 2 years, or the construction activity rather, is too low as compared to the one that we've seen in the past 2 years or in the run-up to the elections for that matter. So we're looking at 19 states and union elections getting over by 2019, which means a dull period for the next 2 years for the cement industry in terms of the construction activity. Let's look at how the scenario is actually panning out for an industry overall. We're looking at a supply glut position out there. We're adding more 65 MT capacity on all India basis by FY 2021, and by FY19 we're looking at a capacity of 479 MT as compared to the demand capacity of 315 MT back in FY19. Also, if you look at the cost inflationary pressures right now that the industry is facing, we're looking at an escalation of petcoke prices, almost a 20% hike there year-on-year basis until September, and even in terms of imported coal prices, we're looking at 8 to 10% hike out there in the span of 1 odd year. Another factor which is weighing down on the sector will be the rupee depreciation. Now we've seen the recent weakness in rupee, and that makes the imported petcoke and coal prices along with the import of machinery a little costlier as compared to the previous prices when the rupee were at 65 odd level. So that definitely weighs down on the EV per ton of the industry as a whole, which is a valuable metric to understand how much would it take to build on one particular plant or capacity of a cement industry, which is currently sitting at a 2-year low for all the companies, including the big ones I'm mentioning about ACC, Ambuja, Ultratech. The trend, however, is exceptional for Shree Cement given the kind of enterprise value and the capacity additions that the company has witnessed over the past 1 year.